So Chidima's interview with BBC was very emotional because she was asked questions like how did she feel when she got to that stage and was top two. She now said she didn't even believe she would make it more than top 30. So she just was praying to at least get to top 30. You know, there were 125 contestants, and if you are not getting to those top numbers, nobody will notice you. So of course, she got to the top 30 and she got to top 20, she got to top 12, like that. So the lady asked her several questions which I will be listening to this to answer, because I'm trying as much as possible not to have reused content, because I have suffered that in the past. So right now I'm trying to be very careful. I'd done the video the first time, I had to delete it to start all over again. So guys, this is why you should be watching our videos to the end. We go through a lot, right, to bring you this information. So I'll be listening and then telling you everything that happened in this interview. So fingers crossed, guys. She said she's still processing how she got to where she is now, that she cannot believe that she just wanted top 30, and then before you knew it, she was at top 5, and she didn't even know she would get even into that stage, and the question answers are not, she wasn't even prepared for the question and answer period, because she knew that other ones, she got to that top 12, she was okay with it, but she never knew that when they asked her to even move forward, she became very emotional, and then she encouraged herself and said, no, let's move. She also mentioned that the way people were, other countries were having so many crowd, they really came with their people, they were shouting, they were hailing them, and also she was like, this one that everybody is hailing these people and they are shouting their country, nobody is shouting Nigeria. She said she encouraged herself again to say that the reason she's there, in as much as it's not just about the winning the crown, but let her have a good experience. And you see, sometimes when you're holding on to things and you're trying to win something, sometimes just move with the spur of the moment, just enjoy yourself, and you see it happen. I tell women, just like women who want to get pregnant, just remove your mind from pregnancy and just enjoy your marriage, and this thing, the pregnancy will just come, because that's what happens. But when you're putting your mind, oh, I must be pregnant, it doesn't just happen like that. Let us continue, guys. She mentioned that this new, because you see this Miss Universe Africa is a new position, it's never been there, they just created that one, and that's why I said in my former video that it seemed like that they knew that they had a tie, so they were trying to see how they can give her own position that will be. So now she's saying that she and Miss Universe will be traveling together, they'll be traveling to different countries, and you see, this traveling to different countries, she is going to, of course, she represents Africa, and the other one Asia, and this other one like that. So they'll all be traveling together, and that is why all those noise that South African fake YouTuber is busy consoling those South Africans. I pity them, because he said Chidinma cannot go to anywhere. They are going to do this to her. They're going, and you see, the funny thing is that they keep threatening this girl. If God forbid she goes to South Africa and something happens to her, these people, they will come and look for you and your channels, and all of you commenting on that channel, you don't even know what you are doing. And now they are looking at Morocco, they are looking at South Africa and some other countries to see where they are going to hold the next Miss Universe. If they see or screenshot all your videos and comments and take to the organizers, they will never do Miss Universe, because you people, number one, you must be receptive to your guests, but you are not. You are very, very hostile towards your guests. So that one, you have already failed, because the guy was telling them Morocco is not they will not allow women to wear swimsuit in Morocco, so they might not take it to Morocco. That South Africa meets all the standard. Is it even possible to say South Africa meets the standard? The people that bullying is their second nature, how do they meet? Where they will go there and start insulting people. Anyway, guys, let us continue. She talked about how people were telling her, they asked her, what does this mean to you generally? She said, well, that people were telling her, you're not going to win, and then she was focused on getting the crown. But later she just told herself, I beg, since she's here, whether she wins or not, as far as she has gotten to the top 30 that she wanted, that was fine, and she just enjoyed the spur of the moment, and see what happened. She got further than what she expected. Let's continue. So she decided to speak to herself that, I beg, let her just forget about the crown. After all, they are 125. If she even gets to top 30, she's fine, because at least that one you'll be known, you'll be seen more and all that. So that was what she was thinking, but she surpassed God surpassed her expectation, because she truly did see herself at the other side because of the large crowd they had, and she didn't know that these people were also monitoring and watching what she was doing. Let's continue. So they asked her, what next for Chidinma additional? Are you, she said, definitely not pageantry. So she's not going into Miss World. That we thought she would go and represent us in Miss World. So she's not going into pageantry again. So for those people who were thinking, oh, the South African, that fake YouTuber was telling them, don't worry, she's going to come back to contest for Miss World and they will host it in South Africa. Yet they have not even told them yet if it will be in South Africa, but the guys started giving them very lofty hopes. They will host it in South Africa. She will not come. If she come, they will show her. They will not do anything. All these ones are making mouth. They won't even know where they are hosting it. They used to sit there inside their bush, in those their townships, those very local environment to be typing. Some of them don't even have light, and they will be typing and making noise, disturbing people. Those are the ones. They will make people that will even go for the contest. They are not on social media making mouth. South Africans, it's well with you people. So she said she was not going into beauty pageantry. She wants to concentrate. Now that she has achieved this, she wants to concentrate on movies, runway, that's fashion. You know, when somebody is having, like now, if I finish with my fashion brand, I can now speak to Chidinma, who will talk on the terms, and then she'll come wear my, and you know what it means. And people on the comments were already telling her, Chidinma, brand should come for you because you're already a material. The girl speaks well, she's very accurate and everything, precise, and whatever you ask her, she has a very, very technical answer to it, because she, like she said, she doesn't want to offend anybody. Let us continue. She mentioned she's going to focus more on her education to complete it. Those are the things Chidinma said. She was asked, where is, okay, her name is Chidinma, where did the additional come from? She now said, well, it's her surname and it's part of who she is. That's her surname. And the lady now said, okay. And people on the comment section were saying, she was not prepared for that. So they asked Chidinma again. She wasn't prepared for that, but she was able to answer it very well. What they asked her, were your parents in Mexico with you? She said no, but they used to FaceTime. They weren't with her, so she was there alone. And they are very proud of her. That there was a time they even told her to forget about this thing. When South Africans did that thing to her, she said no, this is an opportunity for her to scale through. And so when she won, they were very happy for her, and they didn't know how to even express themselves. And the parents are still in South Africa. All this noise they are making, writing petition up and down, they've not gone to arrest the parents. They are in South Africa as we are speaking. And they asked Chidinma, where is home now? She said Nigeria is her home now. You see? So that is it. And as it is now, she can actually go take her parents to Nigeria if she wants. And they asked her, how did you feel when the Home Affairs, put out a statement that they were cancelling your ID? She said, well, she felt, this thing again, is she going to go through this thing again? Later, she now encouraged herself and spoke to herself that she came here for a competition. Let her focus on her focus. When she is settled, she can now find out from her parents what's been going on. So at the end of the day, it's the same Home Affairs that was saying, okay, right now Chidinma has been cleared, her ID, she's stateless now, she can now decide the state she will come from. I don't even understand. That's to show that your Home Affairs, they are very corrupt. Because it's only in a corrupt country that somebody will claim to have lived in your country for 23 years and is not using passport, or doesn't have an ID card that is valid. You see? So it's not Chidinma's fault. You people should go back to the drawing board and look at the wrath in your system. So Chidinma has just said a few things, and is already showing how bad, I don't know how wicked you the South Africans are. But it's okay. She doesn't want to spoil you people's name. She's trying to be very careful. But we have already read from the handwriting that this girl went through a lot, because you people are trying to show her shaggy because she's Nigerian. She did not do anything bad to contest and become the best in the whole of South Africa. So the thing is paining you people. Even if you put Chidinma here and bring your S-Queens, she will beat them hands down. When it comes to academics, comes to spoken English, everything, charisma, face card, catwalk, intelligence, maturity, that girl she's on 100 over 100 minus nothing. So guys, because of copyright, reuse content, I tried as much as possible to be listening and then analyzing, because initially I played the whole tape and I was still talking at the background. So I felt, no, I don't want anything to have any reuse content. So that is why I'm doing I listen and then review. Thank you so much for the love on this channel. I don't want to take it for granted. All the videos I've put out there, you guys have shown me nothing but massive love, and that is why I work so hard to bring you all the top news happening